Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now, this defense for the Lions, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. The 49ers are going to turn over the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And this one is right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. It doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Reed. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Hilton. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. On 2nd down, Hilton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. They've allowed them to disrupt the play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Parks. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On the return is Pettis. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Hilton. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Hilton. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good by Garibay. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
On second down, Hilton. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Room here to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a play fake here on first down. This is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Holding. Defense.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's the fullback. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. He'll look to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Garibay, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Hilton. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
94 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Here we go on 4th down. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Throw left side complete. That's Parks. He's at the 40. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 98 yards.
And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a handoff up the middle. Hilton, and he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Bray, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
And they'll run again, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Niners down on the scoreboard. 2:19 to play. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Parks. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Gets it to Burks. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Wide open receiver complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On play action, they'll throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Lions are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Garibay on to attempt the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they